What's up, BrainSTEM? Welcome to Intro to Block-Based Programming, Class 1. I'm Coach Rick.
I'm Coach Capri.
And today, we're going to be covering block-based programming. So let's jump right in. What is block-based programming?
Block-based programming is a type of programming where instructions are mainly represented as blocks.
Coding blocks, kind of like Legos?
Yeah, exactly, but for coding.
That's cool.
It is. Block-based programs are made of coding blocks, just like these ones.
So those coding blocks fit together, just like Lego blocks. If you look at that little notch on the bottom there, they stick together or go inside of each other, just like Legos.
Yeah, and if they don't fit together, it means you're doing something wrong.
Definitely.
Coding blocks represent text-based programs, objects, or functions, just like these ones. Let's see, what do you think these blocks do? This one show long text, this one play sound, and this one change score by 1.
So what would happen if I change the order of those blocks?
I think the result is gonna be different, but let's see.
So you have to put coding blocks in the correct order or the right sequence to make sure you're gonna get the right output.
Exactly. Just like step 1, step 2, and step 3.
Putting those steps together in the right order is called an algorithm. Can you say that with me?
Algorithm. But wait, just like the TikTok one?
Yeah, just like the TikTok algorithm that's getting all of your best videos to your friends and maybe spamming others.
Yeah, that's cool. But what is the actual definition of an algorithm?
So an algorithm is a list of steps given to a computer that solves a problem or does or completes a task.
What is an example of it?
Well, one good example is like running a football play. So when the coach calls the play, they're basically programming the players and telling them where to go. And when I write my play, I'm always going to write a touchdown scoring play.
Of course. I'm going to say an example, cooking a recipe. Do you think that's an example of
Yeah,
algorithm?
cooking a recipe is definitely a great example of an algorithm because you're going to follow those instructions step by step. So one of the things I like to cook is pizza.
I've never made pizza.
Oh, so you have to follow my pizza algorithm for the
Exactly.
best pizza, right?
Of course. Well, I'm going to say the first thing we have to do to make that pizza is buy the ingredients because we don't have any.
Yes. So we definitely need to buy our ingredients so we can toss our dough just like we see the guys do at the pizza shop.
What do you do after that?
After that, then I think I like sauce.
Yeah, add pizza sauce. I'm going to say for the third one, add the cheese. Important.
Extra cheese on my pizza, please.
And then the fourth one, I'm going to say bake it, right?
Bake it?
Add toppings, right?
Yeah, first we need a few toppings. I like pepperoni. What's your favorite topping?
I think pepperoni is good.
Pepperoni.
I like corn too.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and the final one, of course, has to be bake. Yeah. Good.
My favorite part, we finally get to eat it.
Exactly. I hope it's good, Ricky.
Every time. You followed my algorithm, right?
Okay, now, what's another example? You can tell me.
Well, another example is the other day, my mom called me for directions to my cousin's house.
Okay.
So I had to give her the algorithm to get from her house to his house.
So basically like a GPS.
Yeah, just like a GPS. If you don't follow the directions step by step in your GPS, what happens?
Siri's gonna be mad.
Yeah, and she's gonna say rerouting.
Cool. For a final example, I'm gonna say assembling instructions, just like when you're building like a computer or a desk or something like that.
I don't use those.
What do you mean you don't use those?
I don't use instructions.
How do you build them then?
Well, I usually build it 3 times before I get it right, but I don't use the instructions.
Okay, well, if that worked for you, cool.
Probably not the best idea, but hey, it's a challenge.
It is a challenge. Well, Ricky, can you tell me what we learned today?
So, the 2 key things that we learned about today, the first one is going to be block-based programming.
Block programming uses puzzles like coding block to represent text-based programs.
And secondly, algorithms.
An algorithm is a set of step-by-step instructions used to complete a task or solve a problem.
Thank you for joining us in our intro to block-based programming. I'm Coach Rick.
Coach Capri.
And we'll see you when you're using those block-based programs and creating those algorithms.